What's going on, guys? Kyle Finance Bro here, back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about GameStop, some of the price action that's been going on with the company recently, and my overall thoughts, thesis, and overall general technical analysis that I'm going to give you guys in this video on, of course, GameStop. Before we get this video though, I just want to ask you guys to please hit the like and subscribe button as it helps the channel immensely. Definitely hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video like this. Check out our WeBull link in the description below. When you guys sign up and deposit $100, we get free stocks, you guys get free stocks, and it's a great way to support the channel and of course to get some free money. If you guys want to check out our course program and our channel membership, it's all linked down below and they're super helpful and really valuable tools. But other than that, guys, let's get right into this video. Alrighty, everybody, let's take a look at GameStop. Here we have GameStop with the overall price action today. We're going to dive into the price action, of course, a little bit deeper into the later part of the video here, which won't be too long, of course, but let's take a look here at the one-day chart. This is on Google Finance. If we look, GameStop is currently trading around $151.18, up really not much at all really today. Less than a percent here. Just on the day overall, we are down 0.77%. That's in after hours though, right here. As you can see, pretty volatile, but GameStop always is. A lot of people like to play off the volatility. Now, if we look at the overall trend line here, kind of negative sloping, unfortunately. If you guys are holders of GME, kind of unfortunate there. We'll get into that a little bit more. Let's take a look at this article though first, because this is something I wanted to talk about as I came across it on the internet. Is GME stock a buy or a sell? We at Insider Monkey have gone over 887 13F filings that hedge funds and prominent investors are required to file by the SEC. The 13F filings show the funds and investors' portfolios positions as of December 31st. In this article, we look at what those funds think of GameStop Corp based on that data. So basically what this article kind of details for the most part is kind of just a overview of not just hedge funds, but as well accredited investors and larger investors alike, kind of what they think about GameStop as far as their position size goes on GameStop, if they even have one with GameStop. And this is interesting because I think for the most part, hedge funds are obviously something that a lot of retail investors, especially those who are holding GME right now and are in GameStop at the moment, are very concerned with their movements, their price action, what they're doing with their short positions, if they're still holding their short positions and they haven't covered yet. But let's dive a little bit deeper here. Is GME stock a buy? Because that's the title of this article, right? Has experienced a decrease in enthusiasm from smart money recently. GameStop Corp was in 27 hedge fund positions, portfolios at the end of December. The all-time high for this statistic is 36. There were 28 hedge funds in our database with GME positions at the end of the third quarter. Our calculations also show that GME isn't among the 30 most popular stocks among hedge funds. So, what can we take away from this? So the all-time high was 36 hedge funds. It is now down to 27, right? 27 hedge funds are still holding positions on GME, whether those are long, short, or otherwise some other financial instrument being involved with GME. That's unclear, obviously, for this article so far. But for the most part, this is important because this means that what's 36 minus 27? Well, it's a number I'm not going to do in my head because I'm too lazy to do that. But basically a decent amount, I would say, of hedge funds have exited out of their positions on GameStop, whether they were short or whether they were long on GameStop. So this is an interesting factor and something that a lot of people should keep in mind if they're really hoping on another huge short squeeze or if they're hoping on another big push up into the higher price ranges that we saw in GME before. So let's continue with this, right? Let's keep looking here. Is GME stock a buy? Yep, we read that. Hedge funds' reputation as shrewd investors have been tarnished in the last decade as their hedged returns couldn't keep up with the unhedged returns of the market. Our research was able to identify in advance a select group of hedge funds holdings that outperformed the S&P 500 ETFs by more than 124% points since March 2017. See details here. We're not going to see the details. Cool, nice. Lee Ansell of Maverick Capital at Insider Monkey. So the rest of this article, just so I don't sit here and read the whole thing, just kind of details a lot of the details about some of the hedge funds positions and just kind of overall, as you can see, your number of hedge funds. This is just basically saying, are hedge funds holding GME? How interested are hedge funds in shorting this stock? If they aren't, why? Why is this stock a buy then? Because could this stock be a buy if hedge funds aren't as interested in it? And I think yes, if more retail investors, obviously, we know that retail is loving this stock and they have been loving this stock. But the real question is, are hedge funds you know, the main reason why this stock can't go higher. It's already trading in my opinion, very overextended levels in my opinion. And I think that it could go further, but for the most part, it seems that a lot of hedge funds are the main reason why many people are either staying out of a position on GameStop or they're getting nervous because as we know, hedge funds have a lot of money at their disposal, right? With these huge players in the market, they can move entire stock price, you know, the stock price of entire stocks in less than a second, you know, with whether they buy or sell. So this is something that's really important, and I think most of this article kind of goes over that and kind of looking at it through that angle and whether or not GME is a buy when you look at the number of hedge funds who are holding the stock. So that's that. As far as my own opinion on GME, I'm not holding GME, of course, but I actually, in my own opinion, I don't really like talking fundamentals about GME because for the most part, people aren't investing in GameStop for the fundamentals. They're investing in it to make money, just like some of these really crazy, risky cryptocurrency coins that we're seeing recently, just like some other very speculative, risky investments. It's not about the fundamentals of this company. It's about making money, right? There's not really an emotional attachment that a lot of retail has to these companies. I mean, GameStop, I will admit, there is an emotional attachment, I should say, but for the most part, that's the case. So let's take a look real quick here and we'll wrap this video up after this. We'll take a quick look here. Here is GameStop's 1 day chart, as you can see here, and we'll just verify that real quick. Let's get the 1 day. As you can see here, plenty of volatility all over the place, right? Ups and downs, up and downs. Normally I use Thinkorswim, but this, unfortunately, Thinkorswim is kind of glitching out and it's under maintenance right now at the time of making this video. So we're just gonna be using TradingView in this video, of course. Now real quick, let's throw on an indicator real quick for the RSI and let's throw on the MACD just real quick here so we get a better view of what's going on. Here we have the RSI. As you can see, the RSI sitting around the 46 to 50 level, or kind of around there, right in between 60 and 40. So not super overbought, but not super oversold, just kind of right in the middle there. As you can see here, the blue line for the MACD is well above the orange or kind of brown line, whatever you want to, you know, whatever color you want to call it. And it looks like it's kind of trying to dip back below that brown line. Now, as we can see here, let's take a look at a more wider time frame. Let's go to like a 3-month, 6-month chart. Let's take a look at the 6-month chart. So this is interesting. This is where I think really, you know, poses a lot of interest to me as a, you know, a short-term trader on GME that I might be interested in. If we look at the overall chart pattern here, this is the huge bull run that we saw, or rally, I guess you could say, in the beginning when GameStop first got a lot of hype, really died way back down. All of a sudden we started to see huge amounts of hype start to build up again. As you can see here, reaching all the way up to the 200 to 321 level at some point. And since then, it's been kind of selling off since then, and it's kind of, you know, it's been up and down quite a bit, but it's had a lot of negative pressure on the downward trend. Now, if we look at the RSI, it's sitting around the 40 level, so relatively oversold as far as this chart is concerned, or this time frame. But if we take a look at the 5-year, right, this is just obviously for fun. As you can see, GameStop constantly downtrending for the last couple of years, and then boom, 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 huge rally. So that's pretty much what's going on with price action. As far as my thoughts on what it's going to do, market open on Monday, I don't really know. You know, these types of stocks are incredibly volatile, and it's very hard to predict or call certain price action, even based on the indicators that we have. So I'm not really going to do that. My own thoughts on this company, I am bullish if they fundamentally change what they're doing as far as their business model goes. Of course, we do know that, like I said before, fundamentally these stocks don't really matter as far as fundamentals go, and a lot of people don't care about the fundamentals. They care about making money. So the big push in price, in my opinion, isn't going to be business changes. It's not going to be you know, actual real facts of successful business. It's going to be, in my opinion, short interest on the stock, hedge funds moving around their positions, a few catalysts, of course, here and there about the news and different things coming out about the company. That is fundamental, of course, but that's not going to be as big of a player, in my opinion. And then overall, too, I think we're just going to see a possible, I mean, who knows, right? There's always the chance of a short squeeze again if the short interest continues. As we know, the short interest has decreased a little bit. but it doesn't mean that it's going to stay there forever. Hedge funds could always at any point take up their positions once again with the stock, and who knows, a lot of people are very speculative on that, saying that they haven't even covered their positions yet. So we will just kind of have to wait and see on this. Let me know in the comments, of course, if you guys are holding this stock. Let me know if you guys made any money on this stock and any of these plays where, you know, it reached into the stratosphere. Let me know if you guys think GameStop is overextended here on the 151 level. I kind of think it's a little overextended. As you can see here, you know, back here we were about the 130, 127 level in the last big dip that we saw. So who knows what could happen in the future? You know, we just have to see. GameStop is incredibly unpredictable, and it becomes very hard to call. So let me know in the comments, of course, what you guys think. But other than that, that is pretty much it for GameStop. But other than that, that's pretty much it for GameStop. Let me know, of course, in the comments what you guys think about this company. Let me know your overall thoughts, thesis, and anything you might have about GameStop, as well as other stocks too. We'd love to read the comments and see what you guys are thinking about, talking about, and overall just seeing what you guys like to say. But other than that, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe button. Check out our WeBull link if you guys want to pick up some free stocks with WeBull. Check out our course program. It's all linked down below, as well as our channel membership to get some value there. But other than that, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance Bro. Take it easy.